So today we're going to talk about the journey of hair restoration. And look, this is about so much more than just a medical procedure. It's really a complete personal transformation, from that very first thought all the way to the final result. Let's dive right in.
You've heard this a million times, right? But it's a classic for a reason, because it's absolutely true. For any big change in your life, that first decision, the one where you decide to act, is easily the most powerful one. It's that moment you decide to take control, and it's the start of everything.
So, what does this journey to a new you actually look like? I mean, what's really involved? It's definitely not a single event. It's more like a series of really deliberate, carefully planned stages. Let's break down what the architecture of that change really is. And it all starts, like any successful project, with a solid plan. You know, an architect would never build a house without a blueprint, and a life-changing transformation like this doesn't just happen by accident. It has to start with a meticulous, personalized design. This whole process is built on a really logical foundation. First up, you've got the comprehensive consultation. That's all about understanding your goals. Then, that's followed by a real deep dive hair analysis, looking at things like your donor area, hair texture, you name it. And only with all that info can the final, most important step happen: creating a design that is 100% yours. And this is what personalized really, truly means. This is no one-size-fits-all approach. Nope. This is where the artistry really meets the science. It's about studying the specific contours of your face, your brow line, even your age, to craft a hairline that looks completely natural. The goal here is harmony, a result that's so seamless, it just looks like it was always meant to be there. Okay, so we have the blueprint. Now, let's get to the core of this whole journey, the procedure itself. This is where that plan starts to become a reality, all powered by some pretty incredible technology and, of course, deep medical expertise. You know, the world of hair restoration has just evolved so dramatically. With FUE, or follicular unit extraction, we're talking about harvesting individual follicles one by one, which means way less scarring. And then you've got DHI, direct hair implantation, which takes it another step. It uses this special pen-like tool to implant those follicles directly. This gives the surgeon incredible control over the angle, the direction, the density, everything. It's not just surgery, it's a really sophisticated craft. But listen, all the advanced tech in the world means nothing if you don't have a solid foundation of trust. And that trust is built on a few things that are totally non-negotiable. Knowing the whole procedure is led by an actual surgeon, not just technicians, knowing they're backed by an experienced medical team, and knowing it all happens in a sterile clinical environment that follows strict international standards. That's the peace of mind you need for a journey this personal. Now, a lot of people think the journey is over when you walk out of the clinic, but really, that's when a whole new and super critical phase begins. A true transformation needs ongoing support and expert aftercare. Honestly, this is what often separates a good result from a truly great one. And this timeline really shows you how that support is built right in from day one. It starts with that first check-in, then guidance on how to gently wash the area. Then comes the exciting part around month 3, when you see the first signs of new growth. And it goes all the way to the final follow-up a year later to see the full amazing result. It's a real partnership all the way through. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? It completely reframes the whole experience. The procedure, that's the catalyst for sure. But the real lasting change happens during this period of supported, guided growth that comes after. And all of this, the detailed design, the advanced procedure, the dedicated aftercare, it all leads to this single moment, the realization of your new beginning. It's the culmination of everything we've been talking about. So, when you boil it all down, a successful transformation really stands on these 3 pillars. It starts with a plan that's tailored to you, both artistically and scientifically. It's carried out with an advanced, surgeon-led procedure, and it's held up by a framework of continuous, long-term support. And in the end, it all comes back to this one simple, powerful idea. It's one cohesive journey from that very first decision all the way to the final result, and it leads to one profound, personal transformation. So, we've basically mapped out this entire transformative path today. It's a clear process, right? Built on personalized design, expert hands, and long-term support. It really makes you think about the incredible impact that a single, well-planned journey can have on a life.